Hi guys, it's your girl B Michelle coming at you with another Dollar Tree DIY. So with this project, I'm starting off with using these boxes. I kind of call them shadow boxes, but they're not really shadow boxes. But these are the boxes that have like coffee time, aim to inspire, and out of office on them. So I'm starting by taking a razor blade and I'm removing the letters. You can also use acetone to remove the letters as well, but I don't have any acetone on hand, so I used a razor blade, and this is how it looks. So next I'm cleaning off all of the boxes. Once I removed all the letters, I'm going to go ahead and clean them off on the back side so that I can go to the next step. And you just want to go ahead and clean all of them. So next I'm taking some of these acrylic gems as well as these other acrylic gems, and these are optional. You can do either or. You can do just one type if you want. I happen to have both on hand, so I'm just gonna mix both of them in. But you can do just the acrylic diamond shaped gems, or whichever one you want to do is fine. Or if you have another marble or type of gem that you want to use, feel free to do that. So I'm just taking some of them. I'm using 3 packs of the acrylic gems, the ones that's like shaped, they're shaped different. And I only use 1 pack of the diamond shaped acrylic gems. So it come up, the odd shaped ones come about 20 in a pack. So I use about 10 on each frame here, but you can use as little or as much as you want. I'm just filling in, just randomly placing these, and I'm just using a dot of hot glue, just a little drop of it, and just placing it on there. And I do recommend using a hot glue that's going to be more transparent. I don't really care for the Dollar Tree's hot glue. This is what I used today because that's what I had on hand. But I prefer like the Gorilla Glue or the glue from Walmart because it's more transparent than this Dollar Tree glue. When it dries, it has like a you can kind of see like a white cast to it. So I prefer like the Walmart brand or Gorilla Glue. So basically I'm just randomly placing these, just putting a little bit of hot glue on each one and just placing it down. So you want to do this with all of your frames here, and you're gluing this on the back side of the frame. So it should look something like this once you place your gems. So next I'm using a toothbrush to try to pick up some of the excess glue strands. I'm also using a wet paper towel, the same paper towel that I used to clean all of the glass boxes here. I'm going to use that as well. It helps with picking up that excess glue. So next I'm gluing the frames together. I laid out a design that I wanted to have, and I'm using the Fix All, and I'm going in about 3.5 inches into the frame with the hot, with the hot glue, but also with the Fix All, but I'm using the Fix All first. And I don't want it to be halfway into the frame, so about 3.5 would do. So I also followed up with the hot glue, and again with the hot glue, I used the Dollar Tree hot glue because that's all I had on hand. And it's okay on some projects, but I prefer to use the Gorilla Glue or the Walmart brand of hot glue or some other brand, because the hot glue from Dollar Tree, it tends to leave like a white cast, so, and it doesn't hold as well to me, so I prefer the other types. So I did the same thing for the other frame, and I'm connecting 3 frames together, having one in the middle that's centered. Well, it's not quite centered, but it's sitting up higher than the other 2 frames. So following up with the hot glue here, and I'm going to connect the 3 pieces together using the 2 frames, the outer 2 frames, putting them about the same height, going into the middle frame. And you just want to hold those together and use some clamps if you have clamps to clamp them together. I used the clamps from the Dollar Tree, and I actually turned this over on the back side. I flipped it over, but I prefer to keep it right side up because with using the glue, You don't want the glue to run out of the seam, so I actually had a little overflow of the glue on the front, and it was seen on the front. So if you can, just leave it right side up and glue them together and use the clamps and put them on the front side. So that was my mistake. So now I have to use some diamond wrap, which I did not plan on doing that, to kind of conceal the glue. So you can embellish this however you want to. I didn't plan on using a diamond wrap, but now I have to. So you want to do the same thing with the other set of frames, the other 3 frames. You're going to use a total of 6 frames with this project. The frames that have the coffee time, the words on it. And I also use 3 other square Dollar Tree mirrors, and also I'm using a square mirror or rectangle kind of shaped mirror from the Dollar Tree that's in the frame. So now I put the pieces together, leaving the middle piece sitting more towards the out. It's going to sit out more. So I have them kind of facing outward. Well, you can see how it's laid out here. So I'm taking some of the Fix All glue, and I'm placing a layer of the glue on one of the mirrors, and I'm just placing a layer closer to the edge of the mirror, probably not even a half of a well, just close to the edge. I don't really know the measurement, but just close to the edge of the mirror. And I'm following up with the hot glue, and hopefully you'll see on the next video, the next mirror. I just want to basically connect the frames, and basically the mirror is not going to be sitting, it's not going to overlap onto the last part of the frame. You basically want that mirror to just be sitting the width of the frame, the 2 frame pieces that you're joining together. You want it to fit exactly, you want that mirror to fit exactly on there without any overlap, is what I'm trying to explain. So the same thing with this mirror. I'm just taking, and you also want to take those little tabs off of the back of the mirror. Sometimes they peel off really easy, and sometimes they're a bit of a hassle, and they kind of be stuck on there. So if they peel off easy, that's great. But basically you just want to peel this off, and then you'll see what I'm explaining as far as the layer of glue. So basically you just want to do a thin layer, probably about the width of the frame itself, the outer frame, probably about the width of that. And just join those pieces together, and you shouldn't have any overlap of the mirror. It should fit exactly on the frames that you connected. So next I'm taking one of these Dollar Tree mirrors, well, 2 of the Dollar Tree mirrors, the square mirror and the mirror that's in the frame, and you want to take the backs, the little tabs off the back, and I'm placing some Fix All on the back of the square mirror, and I'm going to place this directly onto the center of the mirror, the frame mirror, and follow up with the hot glue so I can get the instant stick. And you want to center it as much as possible. So basically just putting enough glue on there so this can hold. And just try to center it as much as possible. And then you want to place something on top to give it some extra weight. So next I'm taking the mirrored frame, and I'm placing some of the Fix All on the across the tops of the mirror. You don't want to place any glue there because it's not going to be touching anything. So basically I'm just placing it on the sides, and I'm not going all the way down the sides because it's not going to be touching. There's a part of it that's not going to be touching either. So basically probably about 4 inches maybe of the frame. Just want to place some hot glue on each of the longer sides. Just come from the corner and work your way in, maybe about 4 inches. 3.5 to 4 inches maybe. Just like here. So next you want to take the hot glue and you just want to go down the sides of the frames that's joined together, and you want to just put a layer of hot glue so you can adhere the mirror. And you don't want to run the hot glue all the way down the sides of the frame, because there's going to be a portion that's not going to be covered. So there's going to be like a little space in between the three sets of frames that's joined together and the other 3 sets. So if you can see it here, there's a little gap in between there. So I didn't want the mirror to fit directly and cover the whole space. There's a little space in between. So I'm just placing the glass there just to give that mirror more extra weight to make sure that it's adhered to the other mirror. So I went in and I followed up with 2 strips of the bling wrap to conceal the glue where I had the little run over with the glue. And you can embellish it however you desire to do it. If you want to put more bling on it, go ahead and do so. I actually didn't want to really put bling wrap on it. I just wanted it to be with the gems. So here I'm taking some of the flat diamond shaped gems, acrylic gems, and I'm placing them in between where that space is. You're going to have that space on both sides of the frame. So it should fit exactly in there. They're kind of at an angle, but they should fit on there. I just put a little dab of hot glue on both sides of the gem, and it just sits right in there perfectly. So the next thing is I flip the frame over, and I'm using some of these mirrors from the Dollar Tree. And these are some of those reading light mirrors. I think that's what they're called. Well, they're called clip-on book light mirrors. Not mirrors, Lord have mercy. They are called clip-on book lights. So I'm just taking those, and I took the back off, took the little clip part off, and you just basically screw it counterclockwise, and it comes right off. And I'm taking some of the hot glue, and I'm gluing the back side of the little light here down to the mirror. So on both the mirrors, I'm gluing these down, and I'm gluing it closer toward the edge. So if you want to be able to reach your hand behind it and turn the light on, you can do that without having to lift it up. But as far as the middle frames, you will need to, the middle frame, I put lights there as well. You will need to lift it up in order to cut those lights on. So that's all I'm doing here, and these are some of the Dollar Tree lights here, the push lights, and I just glued them to the back. You still can replace the batteries with these, you know, they just kind of screw off. So and that's basically it, and I'll show you how everything looks. So this is how it looks on the wall. This is not the wall that it's gonna stay on, I don't think. Maybe not. But anyway, this is how it looks. I think it came out really nice. I'm trying to avoid being in the mirror, but you know, using the mirror and the camera, how can you avoid it? But I think it came out nice, and I'm going to also show you with the lights off how it looks when the lights are lit up and the lights on the mirror is lit up and the lights are off in the house. So this is how it looks when the lights are on. So that's basically it, you guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. And thank you to all of my subscribers, new ones as well as older subscribers. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, if you like what you see, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I upload. And that's it for now. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share the video. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, you guys. And until next time, bye.